Solve the equation 2 sine squared plus cos x minus 1 is equal to 0 for x being between 0 and 2 pi. So we've got 2 sine squared x plus cos x minus 1 is equal to 0. This has a mixture of two variables. We've got sine x and cos x, so we need to make them the same. So we're using one of the Pythagorean relationships, which is sine squared plus cos squared is equal to 1. Because we want to make sine squared equal to cos, we rearrange that sine squared will be 1 minus cos squared x. Now we put that 1 minus cos squared x instead of sine squared x. We've got 2. 1 minus cos squared x instead of sine x plus cos x minus 1 is equal to 0. Expanding the bracket, we get 2 minus 2 cos squared x plus cos x minus 1 is equal to 0. We've got a quadratic here, so we'll put it in the right format. So taking 2 cos squared over to this side, making it positive, this one will be minus cos x minus 2 plus 1. Changing sign, still equal to 0. And then we're going to have 0 is equal to 2 cos squared x minus cos x minus 2 plus 1 makes minus 1. Now, if we factorize this, there's several ways of factorizing. You don't have to use this method, but one way is to say the product is 2 times minus 1, which is equal to minus 2. The sum is equal to the middle number here, which is minus 1. The factors are two numbers whose product is minus 2 and the sum is equal to minus 1. If we use minus 2 and 1, let's just check that. Minus 2 times 1 gives us minus 2, which is what I wanted here for the product. And then minus 2 plus 1 gives me minus 1, which is what I wanted here for the sum. So we now write out the quadratic. We start with 2 cos squared x, and we split the middle term up into minus 2 cos x plus cos x. And we've still got the minus 1 as well. So this is equal to 0. And now what we do is we do what's known as factorizing by grouping. So we group these two terms together, and the highest common factor is 2 cos x, and what's left is cos x minus 1. And here we've got cos x minus 1 and a plus 1 in the front here. So here and here we now have the same thing, so that can now come out as a common factor, and we're left with 2 cos x plus 1. So 2 cos x minus 1 brackets 2 cos x plus 1. So just write that out again. So either cos x minus 1 is equal to 0, which gives that cos x is equal to 1. Now when cos is 1, 0 or minus 1, it's best to look at the graph. So drawing the quick graph, okay, I need to do a sketch. This is the graph of cos x. Don't forget to label it. Where is cos x equal to 1? Well, it's equal to 1 here and here. So it's going to give 0 or 2 pi. So we've got x is equal to 0 or 2 pi from that one. Or the other bracket's equal to 0. This one here, 2 cos x plus 1 is equal to 0. And that gives cos x is equal to minus 1/2. Doing cos to the minus 1 and 1/2, that's pi by 3. So we've got South Asian Tennis Club. We want to know where it is negative because it's minus 1/2. Cosine is negative in the second and the third quadrant. So we draw our angle, making our angle with the x-axis, pi by 3, pi by 3. So we're going to have the x is pi minus pi by 3, and then pi plus pi by 3. Pi minus pi by 3 gives 2 pi by 3, and then pi plus pi by 3. It's like having 3 pi over 3 plus pi by 3, which is 4 pi by 3. Writing out all the solutions in order, we're going to have the x is 0, 2 pi by 3, 4 pi by 3, and 2 pi.